and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme, and today we're back playing some Starters Order 6. Well, this is our flat save, the started mod save, and in the last few videos we've seen some of our horses, our 3-year-olds, take part in the Triple Crown races with varying degrees of success. And while it didn't quite go the way that I'd hoped or planned, in fact, out of the 3, the one that I thought would do the best did the worst, as, you know, these things go sometimes. We did manage to pick up 2 out of the 3 legs of the Triple Crown, Gamabo picking up the Belmont, and Sweet Treats picking up the Preakness Stakes. So, 2 out of 3. We didn't get the Kentucky Derby, not great sort of on that point of view, since it is my favourite race in all of racing. Bar none. Bar absolute none, it is my favourite race. So, I'm a little disappointed there, but we've got some good contenders for next season, so I'm not too disappointed. And, you know, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. The main thing with those races is, you know, trying to get a horse that's good across 3 different distances and do something. It's a very difficult challenge to achieve, and only a top horse will manage it. So, you know, I didn't expect really to have one of my 3 win all 3. But Endless Shadow is the one that underperformed the most. And that is the first horse up, so that's where we're going to start, is with Endless Shadow. And then we've got a few other races booked. We do have our other 3-year-olds booked, but I think that's in the next video. I'm going to try and keep this time on this video down a little bit, because, you know, they do tend to run a little bit long, and I'm trying to get back down to that 20-minute mark rather than the 30 to 45-minute mark where we sometimes hit. I also want to say that I know the video is jacked up on the last video. Not too much I could do about that. I might be able to do something with it and maybe re-upload it, but for now that's going to stay as it is. Unfortunately, I know that it was kind of way different than I expected. For some reason, when I viewed it the first time, it looked perfect, and the second time now it has been kind of stretched somehow. So I don't know whether that's my browser or whether it's the video itself, but I'm going to take a look into that over the next few days when I get some free time. Apart from that, we have had some audio issues. I do know the air conditioning does like to blow at random times and blows into my microphone at times. I'm trying to get away from that, but the way the house is set up, there's not really a place where you can escape one of the fans or anything, so that might be an issue in some of the past videos and a couple going forward, because I am in Texas and it is really warm here over the past month or 2. So, not too much I can do with that, but we'll see what we do as we move forward. So anyway, breeding barn, last thing to check out before the race. We do have a success there. Lock Journal and Retriever have both bred true. They'll be up for a new breeding partner soon. We've also got the Starboard Bow and the Madhouse Marauder itself. They could be breeding as well. So next couple of days are big for the breeding barn. Getting another one done. We can see your 4th time that we're not amongst the favourites here. I think it's the 4th time with Endless Shadow. Yeah, I think it is. So, Cherokee Kim, we know, isn't a great horse. Unbridled Time, I believe we've raced against as well. And Revolk's World. I don't know too much about Windwater or about Chancellorville. They haven't really run too much. Windwater's got to be the favourite, I understand that. I do think we can surprise people, but this is a tough field, and Endless Shadow not really shown what they can do so far. So 2 for Windwater, 1 for Chancellorville, and 1 for Revolk's World. So, okay. let's get into things and see how race number 1 goes in this save, and see if we can get this video off to a flying start here. In the shadow, in the 1 mile 2 furlong Gold Cup at Santa Anita, grade 1 race. That's it, we're not holding back, we're going for the big guns straight out the block. So Chancellorville there in the yellow with the black hoops and the purple cap, and Rivlow World showing Canadian roots there, I think, a little bit, and Windwater, the actual Canadian, is in that very bright and light blue. So we'll zoom in and see where horses get off to a decent start, and then the shadow goes straight to the front. Probably will drop back a couple of positions over the course of the first sort of furlong, and we can see that in fact does happen straight away. So 8.5 furlongs in this race. Ringgold at the back with Chancellorville just ahead with Stefan Stelio. Rival World just ahead of them with Cherokee Kim. Button Race, Unbridled Time, and then the shadow all now close there with Windwater fighting for that third place. Crafty Unicorn just on the heels of our early runner Saratoga Sinner as we come past the 7 furlong marker and around this first long sweeping turn, as we see now the horses starting to stretch out behind each other, riding almost single file through the entire field. 5.5 furlongs left to go as we enter the backstretch and see where horses now want to position themselves for that final turn and give themselves a good chance of actually running the race that they want to run today. So we can see nothing really has changed in the order too much. Shadow up to second, Craft Unicorn drops back, but we still got Unbridled Time, Windwater and Button Race there with Cherokee Chim. Chancellorville at the back with Rivlow World, Stefan Stelio and Ringgold. Saratoga Sinner now being overtaken a little bit, but fights back on this bend. We can see Unbridled Time there, not really challenging in third. Windwater's about to make their charge round the outside, 1.5 furlongs. Saratoga Sinner is being dropped, and here comes the field. And the shadow with a furlong left is gonna get caught, it looks like. Can he have any sort of fight for the line here? Windwater should win this race. And the shadow coming back a little bit, not enough. And the shadow will take second place. Rivlow World up into third with a late charge, and Windwater holds out and grabs the win here at Santa Anita Park. But it was very, very close. I'm very happy with that run by Ender Shadow. A little bit better than I expected. Good there. Beaten by a head, and we can see we're going back in front of the grade 1 later on this season. But that's a decent performance. That is a decent performance. So not a bad start there, guys. Not a bad start to the video. I'm pretty happy with that. Trip appeared to suit well. Well, there we go then. So we skip that day and also go into the breeding barn to set up, let's see, lock journal. Oh. So lock journal with Little Greyside. How's that look? Not too bad. And Trip for AJ with the Retriever. That doesn't look too bad either. So there we go. That's the breeding setup. We've got one more day. So we can see if these breed as well then. Starboard Bow, Madhouse Marauder. Madhouse Marauder does breed. Starboard Bow does not. And we're here now with Max Stealth. This has been a while since we've raced him. You can see in the maiden there, we won easily. And then the allowance race we pushed out. That was a good win. Did okay in this one, this allowance race. Second place, stayed on. We're going up now to 6 furlongs. And Max Stealth, not raced for over 2 months. Over 3 months. He is now going to get the chance to prove what he can do. So, I'm expecting a win. Although this save, whenever I've expected a win, we do seem to to throw it away somehow. Carve is an interesting horse as well in the all black there. Just one rating point below us and has won their only race to date. So I don't know how this one's going to go. Tipsters say Jazzy Josh has to be watched. And yeah, he's the other 90 horse in this race. Second place in the last one. I'd still be more worried about Carve. So Stage Classic and Triangular look agitated. That's not great for them. And Easy to Say is in a visor. So that probably rules them out with the bookies anyway. So we'll see. We'll see. Carve has won at this distance and this ground before. This going, we've already done it at the going. This is a step up in terms of distance. So Max Stealth has to perform better than he has in his third race here. So Jazzy Josh is in the all green. We've got Carve in the all black. We're in the all white with a black star down the middle. The other all white Triangular gets up into the lead nice and early. Stage Classic at the back. And then Easy to Say moving past Jazzy Josh and Carve now into third place. There's 5 furlongs left. This is a short race. We've only got the one curve round to the left before we hit the home stretch, and then the race is done. Under 4 furlongs now. It's still Stage Classic at the back. Jazzy Josh with Easy to Say now falling behind Carve. Triangular moving backwards very slowly now, as he is being caught by the 3rd and 4th place riders. Max Stealth, though, still out ahead. And you can see as we round this final turn, coming now down to the 2 furlong post. We've got Jazzy Josh making a big comeback now, up in the 2nd place. Carve not able to make a move right now. We're 1 furlong away from the line, and it looks like Max Stealth might even be lengthening this just a tad. Here comes back Max Stealth. And Jazzy Josh fighting for the line. He's left it a little bit too late. He hasn't quite got enough. Max Stealth is going to take this race. Carve gets up into 3rd with Easy to Say 4th. And Classic there up into 5th at the end of the race. But a big win from Max Stealth there. That's what we needed. We did need that. So Stage Classic in 5th, Triangular 6th. Easy to Say up into 4th. We pretty much guessed they'd be the back 3. Carve, I felt, should have done better than he actually did. Jazzy Josh, you know, the bookies did say that he would be one of the ones to beat. And despite being 3 pounds heavier, you know, we did manage to get the win. So, up to 105 rating. Very happy with that. And, yeah, that bodes well. We've got another race, I think, picked out for Max, so that will be interesting. 12 out of 55 wins, 4 Group 2 wins. Not really what we're looking for, but it's nice to see multiple group winners in the auction. I don't want 2-year-olds. I've got enough for those to be dealing with. And so yeah, good run by Max Stealth. Now that's a first, second, slightly below his distance. And now winning ways when he gets back on distance. Brave Border, same record apart from that win. Superstar, not a great start with that 2nd place, but a couple of wins after that. Majestic Maiden with a hat-trick of wins. So overall, we can see that things are going very, very well in terms of the 2-year-olds, or at least some of the 2-year-olds. Countess, yes, let's go for Countess Makievich with the Madhouse Marauder. And then it's just about jumping ahead then before the next race. So we see what Majestic Maiden can do, and if indeed she can win us another race. No, she is 3 from 3. This would make you 4 from 4. Let's just go to the auction. Absolutely nothing. Breeding didn't work for Crimson Star, so we're still waiting on some of those breeding pairs. So Majestic Maiden, we're going to run her and see what she can do. 78 days since her last run. She is going to be phenomenally well rested for this one. She is again 3 pounds heavier than the field. We just saw Max Stealth. That doesn't really matter on a short sort of distance. It depends on the horse. We are not even the top rated though. That is Clodhopper, 1 win. And it looks like Clodhopper is very calm, very fit and primed to go. So I would put them down as the actual favourite here, just ahead of us maybe. The bookies and the tipsters are backing us, but yeah, for me, I'm worried about Clodhopper there, so we're going to look for the all-purple, and then Storybook Girl with the red V on the orange with white sleeves, I guess. So, those are going to be my top 3 to watch in this game. We're going to zoom in as we go off. And not a bad start for us, not a bad start at all. It looks like Storybook Girl there, way on the inside, starting to move up a little bit. We're on the outside. Up front though, aren't any. Irish Light, Wildcat Smile, Made to Matter in 4th place, leading us out with Storybook Girl. Then it's back to us, Majestic Maiden, with Verbal Intrigue, Fantastic Styles back there now. Clodhopper is in that mix as well, Norfolk Sky and Mischief Maker on the inside there. Gamasha is at the back. We have 3 furlongs now from the finish. Storybook Girl looks like they are in a good position. We've got a lot of ground to make up here on the outside. Clodhopper on the inside, starting to make a little bit of progress as we come up now to 1.5 furlongs. Irish Light is charging from the front. Round the outside though, here comes Majestic Maiden. 1 furlong left to go. Clodhopper's not going to be doing anything. Irish Light will get railed in and passed as if they were not even there, under half a furlong. It looks like Storybook Girl now is going to come through up into 3rd place. Irish Light with a great run there in 2nd place. But really, Majestic Maiden showing that none of the horses had anything on her there. Absolutely fantastic. Up to 108 now. Excellent horse. Excellent run. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So I'm pleased with that. What are we breeding? 4 days. So we're just going to jump ahead now then to the last race of today. Superstar, as I said, lost the first maiden. Not very good. But did win the follow-ups. So he is up there. Now we're going to push him now into the 6 furlong Sanford. This is a graded race. I'm interested to see just how good Superstar is. Not the best in terms of cruising burst there, finish application. Good extra speed, good potential, but we need to see what he can really do. Really good start, speed and acceleration bars. Low stamina, could be a very, very good sprinter. I don't know. I don't know how good they could be, so that's why I've decided that he was going to be the one running in a grade 3. He was the one in this video which would get the biggest test out of them all. Majestic Maiden won a grade 3 again because I really want to keep pushing her as well. But Superstar, this is a horse I've got a lot of questions about, but does seem to be winning races. So we're about to find out, guys, in a grade 3 race here at the Sanford. We are favourite. We are not the top rated. That goes to Queststar and Bell Harbour. They're both fancied. And who else is fancied? Strike Up Them Blues. So, okay. Interesting. Tipsters go 3 on Superstar, 1 on Queststar. Slightly agitated there for Circuiteur and Broslean Define. Not too much of a worry there though. So I'm hoping we go out with a win here. That would be a nice little finish to the video. That would be a nice little chance there to show what we can do. So we got the favourite there, Bell Harbour, in the blue and purple. The blue and green is Queststar, we need to keep an eye on. And Strike Up the Blues is the gold and yellow. So let's see what happens here. Can we get off to a good start? It's not a bad start. It's not a bad start. And this isn't a long race either. So as we approach 5 furlongs, we see Superstar towards the rear of the field on the outside. We're almost 5 abreast there for a while as Tyrod, Lux Commander, Strike Up the Blues, Brosiel and Fine, Oscar Gogo all up there. Then Queststar leading out Circuiteur in that secondary group. Now Questar looks like he's starting to make a little bit of positional change there on the outside to get ready. Superstars leading out Surplus, Hero Force, Benya the Swinger and Bell Harbour here in the rear pack. We are under 3 furlongs. Superstar now needing to make a move. Seemed like he was going to do it there, but just holds up. It looks like Tyrod now going out, trying to get away from Strike Up the Blues and Questar, who are up into second and third. This is a good run now for Superstar as we are coming out of the chasing pack. One furlong left. Can we make up the distance? I don't know if we can win this race. We might just run out of room, or are we going to sneak it here? Tyrod looks to be caught on the line. We move ahead. Tyrod will hold on to second. Bell Harbour third. Superstar leaving it very late, but with an excellent finish. An absolutely excellent finish. Wins it there just under a length, I'd say. So, absolutely fantastic performance. We do win just over half a length there. 102 rating up to 106. That's nice. We've got another graded 2-year-old. And they seem to deal with that fairly nicely. So, I'm pleased. Superstar Majestic Maiden pick up more Group 3 wins. And the Shadow comes second in a Group 1 and is up for another Group 1 very, very soon. And Max Stealth continues an impressive season. So we'll see how he does over the next sort of few weeks. I do need to find a race for Secret Dawn. They are sort of getting up to that 3-month mark now. For the extra horses, where are they? Well, I decided to put more out into the field again. So you can see people like Hidden Pearl and Kathy Starr, I think, Wild Retriever. They've all gone out. Mama's Pride. They've gone out into the field to be rested. You can see we've got a lot of horses out in our field. But these 2-year-olds, they're all not going to be able to find distances to run at this season. They're going to be back as 3-year-olds to see what they can do there. And we'll just have to wait and see really how they turn out. Last thing to do is see, does Starboard Bow breed? Yes, it does. Mados Marauder does. So we're going to set those up. Let's see, mile 3. That comes out to a mile. Mile 3 and 5 furlongs. Marsh Marigold. Yeah, why not? That comes out to about a mile 1. So we're keeping the breeding going. We've got Sweet Treats, Gamma Bow, Brave Border, and then the Shadow up in the next video. So tune in for some more from Rascalicious Farms very soon as we continue our Start It mod journey. I think we've got some absolutely fantastic horses. It's exciting times as we start to see which of the 2-year-olds we really want to go with next season. You know, how many horses do we run? Do we retire to the breeding barn? Do we give them a chance on track? We're starting to get a feel now for how good some of these horses are and how good they can be. But a lot more to come in this save, as I say. If you have liked, please do click that thumbs up. Got anything to say? Comments, hints, tips, questions, anything like that? Chuck it down in the comment section below, or at Chris Orme. You can tweet me there and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm normally checking those fairly often throughout the day, so you know, I have got some good feedback on quite a few series in general. So yeah, have your say. You know, this is all for you guys. So if you're enjoying, do let me know. If you're not, you know, maybe tell me what you'd enjoy a bit more, game suggestions, etc. Also put those down in the comment section. But until next time, guys, I've been Chris Orme. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did, and our horses certainly did, picking up some good wins and a good second place. So till next time, take it easy, guys. Take care of yourselves, and see you back here very, very soon.